class. Alrighty, you heard that? We have a recording going. Hello everybody, my name is Kristy. I'm with the TC Fit team. Today we have a 25-minute strength class. I'm gonna get this timer started. We're gonna get rolling with our warm-up. There we go. Let's start with some arm circles, some shoulder circles. Bring your arms out to a T. Working through our shoulders here, getting warmed up for our strength class today. We are going to use some medium dumbbells. If you have some options to grab lighter or heavier, you're more than welcome to do so. I have 10 pounds. That's what I'm going to roll with. Go ahead, switch your arm direction. So shoulder circles, other direction. For class, we have 10 different sets to get through, all strength moves. We have 30 seconds of one move, 30 seconds of the second move, and then 40 seconds of a little bit of a combo action. Go ahead, bring your hands together in the front. We're gonna open up side to side. I call these T-spine openers. Our eyes are following that traveling hand backwards. Keep those hips facing forward. Still warming up through our shoulders, through our upper body, side to side. We had some technical difficulties earlier, so if you have any problems hearing me, seeing me, anything like that, just type it in the chat. Kendall's gonna be watching for us. Give me one more each side. Good, widen out your foot stance. Toes are gonna stay facing forward. Let's shift our hips left and right. Left and right. Your body stays up nice and tall as if you're in between two walls. Should feel a little bit of an inner thigh stretch. Go ahead, add an overhead reach if you'd like to while you're pushing that opposite hip away. Get a side body stretch. So like I said, we have 30 seconds on, 30 seconds on, 40 seconds combo, and then a 20-second rest 10 times. It's gonna go by super fast. Good, give me one more each side. Go ahead, bring your knee up towards your chest, give it a nice hug. Working through our hips here. I have a mat behind me. I'm gonna use that for the last part of our class. So our first 6 moves are gonna be standing up. Last 4 are gonna be on the mat. Again, medium-sized dumbbells if you're just joining, welcome. Go ahead, drive your knee out and forward, or forward and out. So drive it up, open it up. Still working through our hips. Side to side. Don't forget to start your watches. I almost forgot to start mine, or else it's not gonna count. Just kidding. Keep working, side to side. One more each hip. Go ahead, bring your feet into a squat stance a little bit wider than hip width apart. Sit those hips down, chest stays up. I'll show you a little side view here. Back stays nice and flat. Starting to warm up over here, that's for sure. Good, give me a few more squats. In about 15 seconds, I'm gonna show you our first move. You're gonna keep working with this warm up. Do whatever else you need to. If you have a tight back, maybe you have a little trouble with your knees, any other warm ups that feel good for you as I explain our first round. I'm gonna start explaining, you keep warming up. We have a hammer curl to start. 30 seconds. Palms are facing towards you. We have those dumbbells in our hands. Second move is a squat. So we move right from the dumbbell curls into a squat. That's it. Next move, we have a curl and a squat. Okay, we're working for a minute, 40 seconds at a time. Go ahead, grab your dumbbells. We start in 3, 2, 1. Just hammer curls. Up and down. Elbows stay tight towards your body. Using your biceps. Nice and slow and controlled here. Strength isn't a race. Let your muscles do that work. So if you can see that timer there, we're going till 110, and then we're gonna switch it up into that squat. So 5 seconds, we switch it up already. 3, 2, 1. Release with those curls. I'm gonna rack my weights on my shoulders. Normal squats here. We're here for 30 seconds. Then again, we have a combination move, squat and curl for 40 seconds. Rest for 20. So we're here for about 10 more seconds. Just like our warm-ups. Your chest stays high. Get those hips nice and low. In 4 seconds, we add the curl. We're gonna curl at the top of the squat. Go ahead and begin. So I'm gonna squat here, release, curl, and squat. Good. Release, curl. Again, it's not for speed. Keep your form solid. 30 seconds left of this move, 20-second rest, and we're into our next set. So we have no repeats. Just kind of nice. It's gonna make everything go by super fast. 15 seconds. Strong on the curls, strong on the squats. We got this, 10 seconds. And 5, 4, finish this rep. 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds to rest. Next move, we have a bent over row. Feet are about hip width apart. We're gonna sit those hips back, slight bend in the knees. We're gonna roll the weights up. We're here for 30 seconds. Our next move is an RDL, similar to what we just did. Getting into that row position. And then we have the combo. So go ahead with those rows. Bent over row here. Bring those elbows up towards the ceiling. Core is tight, back is flat. Squeezing the shoulder blades at the top of the move. We're here for just 30 seconds. Weights, row to the hips. We're moving pretty quick today. It's only a 25-minute class. We have 20 minutes to work. So give me your best effort. Go ahead and add the RDL. Strictly RDLs for 30 seconds. Again, sitting those hips back, slight bend in the knees. Weights travel down the fronts of your legs. So not a squat, just a hip hinge forward. Notice how the back's staying nice and flat. I want yours to look the same. In 8 seconds, we add both. We RDL, we row, and we stand. Go ahead and begin that combination room. Hip hinge, row, release, and stand. Hip hinge, row, release, and stand. You got this. Second move out of 10. Work for 20 seconds, you get a 20-second rest. Breathe in through it. We have 15. Hips, row, stand. Again, nice and slow, it's not a race. Stay with me for 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds to breathe. Next move, we have an upright row. Kind of similar to what we were doing with our elbows. Elbows up to the sky. The weights travel the front of the body. Pulling those weights up. We have our second move as a sumo squat. Nice wide stance. Toes point out about 45 degrees. Low squat and up. Let's begin with the row first. 40 seconds. So the weights are right in front of the body as you lift those elbows up. Working through our shoulders. Let's burn them out. Round 3 of 10. 15 seconds here. Slow and controlled. Check on that core. Gotta give me 5, 4, sumo squat in 3, 2, 1. Wide stance, toes out. Weights can be down. Nice low squat. Press those knees back. Don't let them cave forward. Press them back. Use your glutes to stand. Just like all of our other squats, your chest is high. Chest is proud. We've got 10 seconds. Then we add the combo. I'll show you 2 options for the combo. You do what feels best. You can experiment between the 2. All right, here's one option. Squat, row at the top. Other option, squat and row at the same time. I like to squat and then row. If the other one feels better for you, go ahead and do it. Press the knees back. Roll your elbows high. We have 20 seconds. Stay with me. This music is good today. Just want to dance. We have 10 seconds. Get a couple more solid reps in for me. Low on the squat, high on the pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. We're gonna drop one of our weights. Weight's gonna be in the right hand. First move for this set. Push press. Slight bend in the knees, pushing the weight up overhead. So using our legs to help. Second move. Solid right leg lunge. Right leg down and up. Down and up. Combos, weights overhead as we lunge. Go ahead with the push press, right hand. On the push press, you push your dumbbell straight up over your shoulder. So your shoulder, or I guess your elbow, is right by your ear at the top of the press. So not a whole squat, just a slight bend in the knees. Lift it up. 10 seconds, we head to the lunge. 2 shoulder moves back to back. I'm feeling it. 3, 2, lunge. Let's go. Right leg only. Keep that left leg planted. Both toes face forward. Again, that chest is up and proud. Weight stays in this right hand. You've got about 10 seconds on this side. Nice low lunge. The bottom of the lunge, you're almost making a box with your legs. 3 seconds, bring this weight up overhead, just like the top of that push press. So we're adding an overhead lunge. If this is too hard for you, go ahead, drop that weight to your shoulder. Or keep it down, up to you. Feel this left leg, mine's burning. 25 seconds here. I bet you'll never guess what's up next. We hit that other side. We're gonna have one different set of moves in between. So instead of going right over to the left side, I'm gonna give it a little bit of a rest. 3, 2, 1. I'm sweating after that one. Go ahead, grab your other dumbbell. Before we hit that other side, we're gonna do a narrow squat. Feet right under the hips. Squatting down, bring it up. Next move, calf raise. Seems simple. 30 seconds, they're gonna be burning. Then we have a squat to a calf raise. Let's begin with those squats. Narrow and stand. Narrow and stand. If the narrow's not feeling good, for your knees, for your hips, for your back, widen out that stance. Normal squat. Does not matter to me. Maybe you drop the weights. It's up to you. 10 seconds. And then a solid calf raise, that's it. 3, 2, 1. And the squats up on the toes, hand down. Extra challenge. Don't let your heels touch the floor. Up, squeeze, and release. Let's work. I'm sweating. Oh boy. I feel it in my calves. Hopefully you do too. Again, we have the squat to the calf raise for these last 40 seconds. We had there in 5. 3, 2, 1, squat. Bring it up to the calf raise. And squat. Calf raise. This is a little hard for balance. Up on your tiptoes. Walk to a wall, couch, chair. Grab onto it with your hand or hands. Oh boy. Calves on fire. Last 15 seconds. This is our halfway point. 5 rounds are down, 5 more to go. It's already gone by so fast. Let's crush it. 3, 2, 1. Oh boy, let's rest. Dropping one of our weights. This time our weight is in the left hand. Push press. Slight bend in the knees and up into the lunge. Sticking with this left leg. Overhead lunge. Last move. Need a longer rest? This is your halfway point. Feel free to take a longer rest. Jump back in when you're ready. Go ahead and begin. Left arm, push press. Elbow to ear. Weight is straight up above your shoulder. Don't want it forward, don't want it back. Bring it straight up. Keep that core tight. We've got this. Not a full squat. Slight bend in the knees. Use your powerful legs to drive that weight up. 5 seconds, we head to the reverse lunge. Left leg only, keep this right leg planted. Go ahead and begin. Drop that weight on the lunge. Toes stay facing forward when you lunge back. Knee over the toe, or knee over the ankle in this front leg. We're here to that 40-second mark. Then we add that overhead. If your form is starting to go, drop your weight. Do this body weight. It's gonna be just as hard, I promise you. Go ahead, bring that weight up overhead if that's what you choose. Rack it on the shoulder, down, or drop the weight completely. It's up to you, it's your workout. 30 seconds to crush it. Let's work. Down to 20 seconds, don't stop. We can do this. Down and up. This is our last standing move. First 6 we're standing, last 4 on the floor. We're gonna keep our weights and use them on the floor. We're not done with strength yet. We have 3, 2, 1, breathe. I'm gonna bring my mat a little bit closer. You grab your mat, you have one. We start, no weight for this first move. Call them a jackknife. We have our right arm, left leg coming up in the middle. Option, come up onto the left elbow. Option, bend the knee. Go ahead and begin. Right arm, left leg up in the middle. Slow control on the way down. Don't forget you have the option onto the left elbow. Option to bend the knee. Also option, side crunch. Keep the left leg on the floor. Right elbow crunches to the knee. So many options. Find what works for you. In 10 seconds, we switch sides. To left arm, right leg. 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. Let's go. Up and down, nice and slow. It's a solid core move. Don't forget about your options. Elbow, knee bend, or that side cross crunch. Let's work for 10. Our last 40-second move is a Russian twist. We're gonna sit up on our hip bones. Heels on the floor, option to raise those heels side to side. Eyes follow your hands as they twist. Keeping our spine tall, not crunched over. You start to feel this in your hip flexors or your low back, just press those heels on the floor. Continue working side to side. This is round 7 already, you guys. So fast, keep working. 15 seconds of this core move. Side to side, here we go. Side and side. 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds to breathe. Next set, we have a chest press to a glute bridge. Grab your weights. Starting with the chest press, feet flat on the floor. Elbows drop down about 45 degrees from your torso. Bring them up, down, and up. Glute bridge is next. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Chest press, down, up, nice and slow and controlled. Rest the back of the head on the floor, on your mat. Let your chest do the work. You have about 10 more seconds. Then we add the glute bridge. The weights can stay by your shoulders. You're gonna press through the heels to lift your hips up off the floor. Go ahead and begin. Again, release that chest. Glute bridge up and down. You have the option to keep the hips raised. Keep your core tight. Awesome job. Another option here, if you're a little more advanced and you have a nice core strength, you can begin to add a march. Driving your opposite knee up, slow and controlled side to side. Goal here is to keep those hips level and flat. We're gonna add the combo move in 5 seconds. Hips up, chest up, and both down. It'll look like this, up and down, up and down. Core is tight, lift them up and down, awesome. Round 8 of 10, we're climbing that ladder. Almost done. Up, squeeze, and release, nice and slow. We've got 15. I'm feeling this already. I shouldn't say already, I've been feeling this. It's a great workout. Stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. We're gonna flip it on all the way over. Keep those weights handy. We start with a Renegade Row. Renegade Row will look like this. Rowing the weight up to your hip. Option to drop those knees. Option to drop it to a tabletop. The row stays the same. I'll show you our second move when we get there. Go ahead with the Renegade Row. Toes or knees or tabletop position. Roll that weight to your hip. Keep those hips nice and level. You feel yourself start to shift left and right. I want you to drop to your knees or drop to the tabletop. If I were to put a glass of water on your low back, stay level. Don't let it fall. Keep that in your brain. Our next move It's called a bear squat. So we're on our toes. Lift your knees up above the floor. You're hovering here. Squat it down. Squat it up. Option to just keep the knees hovering and hold. Option to drop the knees, add a little kickback. Do what works for you. When we hit the combo move, we're gonna row, bear squat, other side row, bear squat. If you're not doing the squat, you're gonna row, lift and hover, row, lift and hover. Here we go, we row and squat or hover. Drop the knees, you row, lift and hover, and release. Again, whatever is working for you. There's so many options for this guy. 25 seconds. Maybe you drop the weight and you have your hands on the floor. Still do that row motion. It's the same thing. 10 seconds, less than that. We have one more move. We're done. 3, 2, 1, breathe. Drop those weights. We are done with the weights for class. Gonna head into a right side plank. Right elbow down, lifting up those hips to the side. 30 seconds. Roll it on over, left elbow plank. 30 seconds. Last 40 seconds, center plank. It's a lot of planks in a row. Take your time, take your breathers as you need to. Raise your hip up off the floor, right arm down. Option to drop this right knee to the floor. Adding a little kickstand. Option to come up onto your hand as well. Make it a little easier. Squeeze the side core, lift those hips up, up, up. Top hand can be wherever it's comfortable. Even you put it on the floor in the front, a little more stability for you. Go ahead, roll it on over. Other side, left arm down. Left hip up off the floor. Same thing for the options. Drop the left knee as a kickstand. Up onto the hand if you need to. Or drop this top hand onto the floor. It's always something for you. Don't give up now, we're almost done. Hold it on out, 10 seconds. And then we roll it to the center. If you need to take a 10-second breather before the center plank, please do so. Jump back in for the last 30 seconds. Go ahead and switch down to the center. Pelvis is tucked up and under, as if you're doing your belt buckle, how you kind of have that natural pelvis tilt forward. That's what I want you to do in this plank. Tuck them up and under. Bring that belly button towards your spine. Hands, elbows, knees, or toes. Hold it, hold it. Already the last 15 seconds of class. We hit a slight cool down after this. You're off the hook with us for the day. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Give yourselves a round of applause. It was a great workout. I'm sweaty over here. We're gonna stretch. Go ahead, pop up, nice and slow. Take your time. Catch your breath just a little bit. Cross your right arm over, hook your left arm under. Shoulder stretch here. Keep moving. As we cool down, keep your lower body moving. Good, switch out that arm, or left arm across, hook the right arm under. The snow looks kind of good right now. I just want to go jump in it. Cool off a little bit. Good, roll out your wrists in the front. We were just on those wrists for a while. Roll them out the other way. Good, both arms come up overhead. We're gonna do a side body stretch with the core. Go ahead, rotate over, I guess, and over to the right side. Keep that chest up, pull your shoulder back. Should feel a nice side body stretch on your left side. Go ahead, bring them up to the other side on the exhale. Again, chest forward, peel your shoulder back. Good, stand it on up. Let's work through our legs. Knee hugs, just like our warm up. Side to side, nice and slow. We're in a new month already, March. I cannot believe it. March brings a new group exercise schedule. So, schedule stays about the same. Thursdays switches to body weight hit. Same time at noon. Hope to see you guys there. Drive your heel up towards your glute. Front of the leg stretch here as we cool down. Hopefully your breathing rate slowed a little bit. Probably still sweaty, that's okay. Our mind-body registration, we like you to sign up on there for classes. It's not required, but we like you to do it. Anyway, that's all we've got for class. Awesome job, you guys. We will see you next time. Thanks for joining.